Good evening, everyone. I have to jump right into this because Big Pharma's done it again. They have nuked THC nationwide. I don't know if you've been following the whole CR bill, government shutdown, which, yes, the government's back open. It was signed into law today, which awesome, right? We needed it. People need to be paid. But in that clause, THC, the hemp, like if you live in Texas like I do, or, the states where it's not legal, we had a clause where Trump put it in 2018, I think. Yeah, right about there. Anyway, so Trump put in a law that allowed us to buy Delta 8, Delta 9, less than 0.03%, cannabis for sale, right? It was all good and dandy, but I'm telling you folks, it's all Big Pharma. Big Pharma's behind everything. The lobbyists have been pushing this. They've been pushing this. They don't want legal marijuana. They don't want legal THC, and they got this in the CR bill. They knew it would pass. As of now, within a year time, so late 2026, all THC, Delta 8, Delta 9 is going to be taken off the shelves. It has to be destroyed. Farmers are going to lose all that money. And don't think that this is not going to come after you states where it's legal, like New Mexico, Oklahoma, California, Colorado, Oregon. I'm telling you, this is just the start. Big Pharma's wanting this. They've been wanting to get rid of weed. This has all been a plan. They used it, the Republicans, to sneak in the bill. And I'm Republican, don't get me wrong. But they used this aspect to get it in the bill. They knew the government had to be open, and this was the perfect timing, and they struck. Okay? And the reason why I'm bringing all this up, guys, it's all about Big Pharma. Okay? Big Pharma doesn't want you to have access to marijuana. They don't want you to have access to THC. They want you hooked on their pills. They want you taking the Vicodin, the Prozac, the hydrocodone. They want you on that because it's a very addictive product. I know this because I used to be addicted to it, okay? I had a shoulder surgery in 2007. They gave me as much Prozac and hydrocodone as I needed and wanted. And lo and behold, I got addicted to it. So later years in life, when I started breaking my hands due to my bipolar disorder, I had to go to the hospital, and they're like, oh, do you want any kind of painkillers? I was like, no, I can't take them. Why? Because I'll be addicted to it immediately. But, can't smoke THC at the time because I was a cop, and, that's illegal. Oh, God forbid you smoke a plant that grows naturally in the ground. It's because Big Pharma can't control it. The reason why weed is not legal in all 50 states or federally legal, mark my words, is because Big Pharma cannot control it. If they could find a way where you are unable to grow the weed yourself or it'd be easily accessible, it would be legal today. Nationwide, it'd be legal. But because they can't control it, because they can't fund it, that's the reason why the big government, Big Pharma, the deep state, it's all the same fucking thing to me. They're controlling it. They're taking us out. They got this bill passed. Look for it. Hopefully the House and hopefully the Congress will adjust this within the year. We have a year's time, folk. But if you're out there and you live in a state that weed isn't legal and you've been buying Delta 8, Delta 9, you can go to the store in Dallas. They have it's hemp, right, until you light it, it's THC. That's no more. That's all gone. And let's not even talk about just the people that want to smoke some weed. What about all the farmers out there? They've been growing this hemp plant to make extra money. There's not much from crop anymore. The big industries, the big corporations own all the crop fields now. Hemp was a great way for them to get into it. Now they have a year to basically get rid of their product, or it will be destroyed by the government. They don't have a choice. The deep state, folks. The deep state is out there. They're looking for you. They're after your weed. They're going after a lot more. Mark my words, this is not the end. I'll be back for more another day.